This is Roger with Crosscut in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this Sportage. It is a 2019 Kia Sportage LX. It has 21,090 miles. It's a 2.4 liter four-cylinder, all-wheel drive. It is a theft recovery directly from Geico Insurance in Denver, Colorado. It is on a salvage title due to theft, not collision. This is exactly how we bought it, okay? Basically, the attorneys for the insurance company don't want no liability after they sell it to us. Their way of doing that is to give it a salvage title. If they sold it to us on a clear title, and then we sold it to you on a clear title, and something happened to you in it, the attorneys for you would go to Geico, because they have a lot more money, and say, oh, if you would have sold on a salvage title, you'd be divorced from it, but you didn't, so now we want Geico's money. It's all about lawyers, has nothing to do with the car, okay? So the piece of paper that they gave as ownership doc to us basically saves many thousands of dollars. But it does make your premiums higher overall, because the insurance companies are selling these too cheap. Anyway, that's good for you right now, though. Anyhow, we brought it here. I'll show you the Carfax. I'll show you the Kelley Blue Book. I'll show you the Manheim Market Report, which is what dealers pay for these at auction. I'll show you what car gurus are selling them for with the exact same mileage. I'll show you everything that we have. Well, I'll show you the window sticker. Everything we have, we'll go on a ride. I'll tell you how we can get the title restored to the point where you can drive this thing right off our property. We can issue you plates, you get an insurance. Everything will be explained in this video. When we got it here, all we had to do was fix the ignition. The car thieves broke the ignition, and they broke the driver door lock cylinder, okay? Other than that, it's got some minor cosmetics. People always think that they can push vehicles with this. There's a crack here in the bumper cover. It's weird, you don't really notice it. This color kind of hides it for some reason. There's a crack right here. I think that's it. There might be, it might be a little crack right here too. But I mean, like, I wouldn't fix it. I don't think it's worth fixing. It's a good looking car, why bother? Tires look like they're probably 50% tread. It's a very good looking car. We just sold this exact vehicle in red to some really nice people who are repeat buyers up in Phoenix. Same miles, same everything. This one's actually a little, depends on whether or not you like black or not. It's a really nice car. Rear bumper has the usual stuff where you're dragging stuff over it to open the hatch. Let's see, this stuff. There's your spare tire and all your stuff in here. Here's some stuff you'd want to see here. This is the receipt for the ignition and stuff. Ignition and door cylinder, $200. Then we had to pay $200 and something to install it. I don't have that invoice from CNS Lock. Here's the window sticker. All this stuff will be in the ad. You can click on links. All-wheel drive. There's your VIN. They had an MSRP of $26,875, which means they had it on their dealership for about $29.30, something like that. They wish they had this car now, because they can't get this car now. In fact, they saw me driving this car the other day to get the ignition, and they wanted to buy it. Anyway, here's the Manheim Market Report for March 22nd, which is the last time they actually compiled the numbers. There's the VIN, 2.4 liter all-wheel drive, 21,090 miles, 23.7. So for 23.7, that's what your dealer, an average dealer at a dealer auction, would pay for that vehicle. Okay, here's your Kelley Blue Book. The miles, the LX, 28,891. Okay. Here's Car Gurus. And this one is in Cleveland, Ohio. Has 21,672 miles. A great deal at $23,795. Obviously, the title's going to save you several $1,000s from that, okay? Another Car Guru, $24,998, good deal. That one has $21,800, okay? So, high 23s, high 24s is a good deal on a clear title, so you do the math. Here's your actual Carfax, one owner, regular oil changes, theft. That was 12/26 of 21, day after Christmas. Merry Christmas. Minor damage due to vandalism, and that was the ignition and the door cylinder. All-wheel drive, blah, blah, blah. Like I said, there'll be links to all this stuff. You can click on and look at yourself, but a lot of times people want me to explain what they're looking at. Sometimes it's a little unusual. 8/3 of 21 at 17/6 was the last service at the dealer. And it was stolen 12/26 of 21. Minor damage. That was that vandalism damage. That was the door cylinder and the ignition. Here's the title. There's your VIN. Geico. Salvage. It was issued to them March 15th. And then Geico turned it over to us with 21,090 miles about a week and a half ago. Okay? Then we had to get a shipper. That's the hardest part nowadays, is getting shippers. That's why if you're going to ship it out of state, I recommend you asking me to help. Because usually I can just give you some phone numbers, but it gets a little difficult. Anyway, that ignition, all that new ignition came with 2 full keys, which is nice. Usually they don't. I'm not sure why they were so generous, but they were. Especially when someday they're probably gonna have no keys to give to anyone. Let's see, let me close the door here so you can see everything. Let's see, 21101. Low fuel's on. It's reading my iPod. I'll demo the iPod for you in a second. Open the hood. Let's see. Yikes. Doing the one-handed hood thing. There you go. All right. Here's your stamps where they belong, and there's the VIN on the hood. You always like to see that because then you know it wasn't crashed in the front end. They don't replace hoods with VINs on them. All right, there's your window up and down. Let's see. Seat's in great shape. So you got power plugs on both sides, right? You got an auxiliary and you got a USB, which I have plugged in. Got mats where they belong. Dash looks great. I got my daughter's 19, almost 20, and she gives me her playlist, and it's Etta James and Temptations. Kids are crazy right now. I love it. Good taste, but like, where did this come from? Oh, that's really good music. Which, it's true, but the hell. Didn't expect that. All right, there's your window up and down. If you want to move the seat up, you go like this. Boom, like that, okay? That's that. Window, 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 window. Let me hop in here. It's getting a little warm here. Let me get some AC going here. There we go. Let's see, that's right. Open that up. There we go. All right, let's see. I already did the windows. Let's do the mirrors. Out, in, up, and down. Other side. Out, in, up, and down. Seatbelt on here. Alrighty then. Let's see. See, Etta James. Isn't that funny? Let's see what else she's got for us. See, more Etta James. Isn't that something? What's next? Carole King Tapestry. You Got a Friend. Huh. Alright, let's see. What else we got here? So you can do the volume, the steering, up or down. Okay. Then I can change the mode, right? Radio, FM1, FM2, AM. Back to Carole King. All right, let's see. We have tilt wheel right here. Okay. What we don't have is a lot of gas. I should have gotten some gas before I did this, but pretty sure with about a 1/16 of a tank, we could probably drive like 50 miles on it. All right, we'll go forward. This is in drive, in reverse. Got a backup camera. Okay. Let's see what else we got. We have, you can lock the diff. I don't know if you can see that on the dash, but it's lit up right here. Locked, right? Then you unlock that. You got hill descent, downhill brake control. You put that on if you're going downhill on a steep hill. Driver mode. Oh, let's see. So you got sport mode, regular, and eco. I would just put it on. I'm gonna put on sport. Okay. All right. Let me get this gate to open again. Let's see. What else? I think that's about it. All right. If you come to Tucson to drive it home, obviously you need plates and insurance. To get those, you have to have what's called a restored salvage title here in Arizona. Right now, we'd have to take the salvage title to the cops, gun-wearing, badge-wearing, real cops, guys who are going to arrest you. Make an appointment. Usually it's about a week out for an appointment right now, which really sucks, but people are trying to save money, and this is how they're doing it. They're buying theft recoveries. That's why they're getting more expensive, because cars are getting more expensive. Anyway, by the way, if you see that yellow light, that's the sport. It's not a warning light. That's a warning light for fuel, because I need some. Anyway, we take it to the cops, get a level 3 inspection, then we can get a restored salvage title, then we can issue you plates, then we can, then you can get insurance. Gotta have it if you're gonna drive it home. That's $200. Then we have a $250 dock fee, and we have taxes. Taxes are your state tax rate, whatever that is. Could be 0, could be 10, whatever your state tax is, plus our city tax of 2.7% and a $250 dock fee. Okay, so it's your state plus our city, $250 dock fee, and $200 to restore the title if you come here to drive it home. If you pay by wire and ship out of state, all you're going to pay is agreed upon price, and that's it. Let us know if you want us to restore the title before it ships out, and we'll do that. We'll add up $200 to it, and we'll get it done. Okay. If you're going to ship out of state, you're going to have to ship your own vehicle. If you need help, like I said, let me do it. We can add the price of the shipping into the price of the vehicle. That would be no problem whatsoever. But if if you want to do it yourself, you're welcome to. It's just a little bit tricky right now, and I'm pretty good at it. Actually, I'm great at it. Hate to toot my horn, but I'm gonna put on eco and see what happens. All right, so now I'm on eco. See the green light came on? Now I'm on eco. I don't know. I heard it trims out the air conditioning a little bit, and I don't know. Who knows? Anyhow, deposit. Once we have an agreed upon price, please get your deposit, and that's $500. Once we have your deposit, it will no longer be for sale. Until then, we will definitely have it for sale. The first person to put the $500 deposit in is the winner. If we agree on price at 8 in the morning and you want to talk to your wife about it at 5 in the afternoon, do not get mad at us if it's already sold and to somebody else in that 8 hours. We have that happen. It happens way too often. Way too much drama. I say it every time in the videos. Please get your deposit in. If you want it, get your deposit in, because somebody else is looking at it. It's the internet. It's not just a car lot where people just walk on, right? Last part of every video, I say the same thing, and I do every single time for every single car we've ever sold, regardless of the title, regardless of anything. We don't have salesmen. We don't have bottled water with our name on it. We don't have a fancy location. All that saves you money. All those things have to be paid for. Commissions, attendants serving scones and lattes, a game room, fountains, perfect pavement. This road right here is a great test of vibration in a car, because it's basically the worst road in Tucson. If you were in Bolivia, you would bitch about this road, okay? It's terrible. Look at the holes in this thing. Great ride on this car. This car has zero vibration, nothing rattling, nothing going on. They have to get a lot more money for the vehicle than we do. We give you the savings up front. Why do we give you the savings up front? Well, they also know at the auto mall, if they sell this vehicle for a fortune to you and something breaks, you're going to be mad and you're going to want it fixed, right? Right. Okay. So we realize that. And we also realize that there's just 2 of us, and we don't have time to deal with repairing vehicles, okay? So if there's something that breaks on your vehicle, you are going to fix your vehicle. And fortunately, because of the title, and because we don't have to pay for all that stuff, we didn't pay a lot for this car like they did, and therefore we don't have to charge you a lot for the vehicle. That being said, here's a window sticker on it. It says next service due at $22,606, which is 1,500 miles from now. And that was done at Arapahoe Kia. Anyway, bottom line is you're saving a bunch of money. If it needs something, fix it with your money. You'll be way ahead still. We're not writing you a check from the second you're the owner on, okay? That's the only caveat to buying from us, okay? Let's see what we got. Harvest, Neil Young, Heart of Gold. It's that Harvest album. There you go. He's a jerk though, but whatever. Let's see. I think that's about it. This is a beautiful car. Nothing going on here at all. I mean, if you wanted to replace the bumper cover and shoot it, you could, but I wouldn't. I think that's about it. Thank you for your time.